How are you doing, everybody? Hope you're well. My name is Stephen James Smith. I am a poet from Dublin, and the National Print Museum asked me to be the judge of this competition. So thank you very much to everybody for entering. Needless to say, it was a really tough task. I read in excess of 100 poems and had the full range of emotions. A lot of what was written really resonated with me. I read the poems blind, so I didn't know the names of anybody, just to avoid any kind of favouritism. So it was lovely to read them in that manner. I would like to say, thank you very much to the National Print Museum, to all of the staff there who are really supportive of me. Particular thanks to Mary Plunkett, who will hand set the winning poem in a metal type and print it on a letterpress. She did this for me for one of my poems called We Must Create, and I'm really proud of it, really delighted. There is a clear link between poetry and print, and a craft that goes into both, where you place the word and what you want to emphasise. So it's a great marriage that's happened here with the Print Museum and with poetry. Thanks also to Creative Ireland for funding and supporting this project. And obviously the most important people to thank are you, the poets, everybody who entered. As I said, it was bloody tough to whittle it down. So it was, and ultimately the idea was to get people creating during lockdown. And that's the end goal ultimately. Also to note that the National Print Museum hopefully will be open when this lockdown, well, they will be open when this lockdown is over. It's worth going on in. It's one of a kind in Ireland. I did a tour of it last year. It was really informative and entertaining, and they have a lovely cafe there and loads of lovely gifts and stuff that you can get for people also. So please go and check out the National Print Museum. So in the over 18s category, as I said, so much really resonated with me. There were real heartfelt poems to do with parenting and parents, death, loss of connections, COVID, gardening, mental health, and respecting Mother Nature. So there was over 100 poems that I read. I whittled that down, narrowed it down to 22 yesterday, and I narrowed that down to 4 today. To be quite honest with you, I felt like a monster having to cull some of these poems that were so heartfelt, which just emphasises that this is all subjective, and ultimately if you're creating for yourself, first and foremost, you're winning. I've won and lost competitions in the past, so I know what the feeling is like, and I try not to take it too seriously. That's not to suggest I didn't read your poems seriously, but ultimately, as I say, the goal was to get people to create during lockdown. So what I would like to say is, well, essentially announce the winners. I don't even know the names of the people, but so here we go. There is a notable mention for the poem Bittersweet. Third place is Irish Poets. Second place is Sign, and first place is I Couldn't Tell Her. So thanks again to everybody for their involvement with this project. Poetry and art has shaped my life and helped me to connect with people right across this island and around the world. So please continue to create for yourselves. You never know where it might take you. Stay safe and look after each other. And thank you again. It was a real privilege to be involved in this. Take care. Cheers. Slán.